Shut up and play.
Whenever you're ready.
Hello, I'm Jethro.
I'm Lisbeth.
You're watching
Shut Up and Play.
And this is an episode of Game Chat.
Chat, chat, chat.
Chat, chat, chat.
What are we chatting about today, Jethro?
Hey, listen. Have you ever thought to yourself, boy, I'd love to play Gloomhaven, but I don't want to drop $150 on a game? You'd be right. I mean, that's a good thought to have.
That's a good thought.
Because you can buy like 5 or 6 games for the same price as one.
Yes, you could.
However, you might want to try Gloomhaven because it's a lot of fun, which is why we present to you Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion.
Jaws of the Lion.
This is available at Target and other fancy game stores for about, what, $45?
I have no idea. We paid for it. We've owned it for 4 years now.
Yeah.
It was one of our first big games that we bought.
So you can try this instead to see if Gloomhaven is going to be something you're going to like. It is for how many players?
1 to 4 players. Takes 30 minutes per player to play, which is true. It is very true.
So let's see what it comes with, shall we? All right. So the first thing you got here is you got your scenario book.
Oh, it's such a story. Whoever wrote this story,
Yes.
wow.
And you see, this is the board you play on. Mm-hmm. It's just a map that you read the instructions here and you play it. And maybe some of them have you get to a certain point and there are more instructions you should read. And you just keep going. As you go through the story, you see what scenario you're supposed to go to next. So, like when you finish this one, you're supposed to go to the
Scenario 3.
Scenario 3. No, this is Scenario 3. Let's go to Scenario 6 or maybe Scenario 8. But you basically just go through this, and then you have these guys here. Everyone's got your own little mini. They're all different shapes and sizes.
You didn't get all of them out.
I just got those 2 out.
What,
the other ones aren't.
Where's the other one?
This is Russell, and that's Rachel.
Oh, gotcha.
And again, you start them at a particular point in the map, probably right there, I think. I don't remember where it was. And these guys are your bad guys. And they are like this. Here's a bag of bad guys. Here's a bag of bad guys. There are a lot of bad guys. I mean, a lot of bad guys.
Put them in the little stands. They're just flat. They're not
flat,
three-dimensional like the players.
And so each spot that's got a bad guy in it, not that one, but each spot that's got a bad guy in it, that's where you put a bad guy at.
Some of their strengths varies based, like this is 1 yellow bar and 2 yellow bars. And
right.
Your strengths will change. You also have treasure chests that you would put out.
And the idea is everyone has this deck of cards. Now, let's get to a fight.
Oh.
Not with us. I think you and I agree, but with the rest of the group.
Okay.
Is Gloomhaven a deck building game?
That's an excellent question.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah. In part, yes. But, I mean, most games aren't just tile laying. They're tile laying and card play, or they're resource management and area control. I mean, there's, to my opinion, there's few games that are strictly just one mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Deck building is a component of Jaws of the Lion, in my opinion. You?
I don't consider it a deck building game. You are trying to get the cards in your hand to play the best it can.
Yes.
And if that's all you're defining deck building as, then that's fine. I consider Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, and things like that. Those are considered deck building games. It's just a deck of cards, and you're trying to build the best thing you can. This has got a lot more to it than that.
It does.
But the reason I bring that up is because you do have a set of cards, and you only have a certain number of cards you're allowed to have. And I don't remember how many there are.
I think it's based on your character.
Actually, it might be just 8 because these are Ray-Rays.
Well, but she has an 11 up here in her corner.
You're right.
She has an 11 up in her corner, so I think it's based on your character. Okay, July of 2022, right before Ray Ray got married, is when we completed the game we've played it with our 2 children, so we had 4 characters.
Yes.
So it's been 2022, 23, 24, 25. It's been 3.5 years since we've opened this box.
That is true.
So as much as we're remembering a lot, there are some things that we should read the rules to truly remember. But
the idea is that you go through your list of cards that you're allowed to go. You collect the ones you want to put into your hand for this scenario. Each scenario is different, so you're going to have different cards for each scenario. And then as you go through, each round consists of playing 2 of the cards. And you play. You notice here. Let's see if I can. Hopefully, you can see this. Each card has a top half and a bottom half. When you play the two cards, you play the top half of one and the bottom half of the other. So in this particular instance, I might play this one. An attack of 3 is the top, and here this is double the value of my move ability. So I'm going to play that one and that one.
Oh, that's right.
And I can play them in any order. So I can play my move ability and then do that. And then there's also the generic attack 2 and move 2. So you can choose between them. But the idea behind it is, excuse me, you go through here, you create your deck with the cards you're going to want to play with in this particular instance. And everybody takes it. You all put your cards out, and you all take a turn, going around and doing what you want to do. And there is also a initiative order. Excuse me, and that depends on the highest number of cards you're laying. So if I'm laying these two cards out, there's a 61 and a 77, and then based on what that number is, it's your initiative, and depends when you go first. Remember?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. See, here's the thing about Jaws of the Lion. We were playing this in 2021 and 2022. That is approximately, we're in ending 25.
Yeah.
24. So that's approximately 2 years before we started our channel.
Yes.
2 years before I started going, hey, it's just you and me now. We should play more games. And he went, okay. And we went to PAX, and that just kind of opened the floodgates of a lot of variety of games. So when we were playing this game, I was playing it to engage with my 2 adult children. I was playing the game, but as everybody at the table will testify, I frequently always sat by my son, who was doing Magic the Gathering and games like that at the point, and I would often go, this is my hand. Which one makes sense? Because I didn't deeply apply myself to understand, well, if I do this and this, it could mean that, or if I do that and that, it goes this way. So to play the game again, I would play it very different. Well, not very differently, but I can't speak to how much I really understand what we did because I was just playing it to hang out with my family, not to play the game. Now I play games to play the game and try and beat you.
To crush Jethro.
It is a cooperative game. I mean, you're trying to beat the scenario. So, I mean, we weren't playing, you don't play to win. One character wins that scenario.
Right. It is a cooperative game. That's correct.
So you're asking me to remember things that I doubt at the time I took the time to understand.
Right.
But
anyway, you create your initiative. So in terms of who goes first, whether it's you guys or the bad guys.
Right.
And again, the monsters, they're a whole mess of monsters. There's chaos demons. And
so many monsters, giant
Lisbeth
vipers,
had labeled them all.
Giant vipers, zealots.
Yes, the zealots. I forgot about them. There's so many bad guys.
Vermilion scouts, black sludge.
The blood imps.
Oh, there's damage traps.
Here's black sludge.
Blood imps. Yep. Oh my gosh, so many.
Stone golems.
Again, this is just Jaws of the Lion. Gloomhaven's even deeper.
Even deeper, yes.
Whew. Chaos demons?
Yep.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Anyway, so there's a lot, and then you've got this thing here. This thing tracks your hit points,
your health, and
your health and your mana, or your what kind of magic you got going there, and it tracks all that. And if that obviously gets down to 0, you're dead. And then they got this cool system, and I didn't put one together yet, but these cards here tell you about the monsters you're fighting, and they fit into a sleeve. And so there's four different levels of monster. There's a monster 0, 1, 2, and 3. And depending on who you're fighting, what level you're fighting at, you can set the monsters to easy, hard, harder, or oh my god, we're gonna die. And they fit in this little sleeve there, and it only can see whatever you decide you want to choose. Mm-hmm. So if I decide I only want to do this, it would fit a sleeve in, and it would just see that. And to let you know what kind of monsters you're dealing with when they start, and what fighting they do, and what movement they do. Mm-hmm. And this is what your character sheet might look like. This is Ray Ray's character sheet, and it's got all kinds of information.
She was the
for her.
demolitionist.
She was a demolitionist. It was great because she would just blow stuff up.
It's called Jaws of the Lion because it's the name of the mercenary group that the four of you make up.
Yes.
Of the Demolitionist, the Void Warden. Who were the other two?
Oh, mine's still in my square box.
Oh.
And I think yours is still in your square box.
Oh, well, we don't have them all in here.
I don't have them here yet.
Oh, okay.
The problem with Jaws of the Lions is it doesn't fit in the box that came out.
Oh, it doesn't, does it?
No,
that
it does
that
not.
makes sense. So I'm thinking, too, I'm like, there's stuff missing. I see that now.
My character and your character are missing from this box.
Interesting.
It's got all kinds of neat... Can you see this? All kinds of neat tokens you get to play with and put out there on the board. The rules. So here's your Learn to Play guide. It is approximately 31 pages long. It's very well done. It explains everything. There's a couple scenarios in here for you to try out at the very beginning to see if it's to try to make it easy. They show you how to do different things for each scenario.
Because we didn't always win.
Oh, no, we didn't always win.
And there were times that while we won the scenario, one of our party would die.
Yes.
Frequently Ray Ray.
Frequently Ray Ray, yes. So the rule book is 30 pages, but it's a good 30 pages. I mean, it teaches you how to do everything.
I was the Red Guard.
Yeah, you were the Red Guard, yes.
You were Hatchet.
I was Hatchet.
Yeah.
I'm a
Swing your axe, ask questions later.
well, I was more of a snipery, throw my axe from a distance kind of guy.
Hatchet,
I love that.
Red Guard,
Hatchet, yes.
the Demolitionist, and the Void Warden.
So those are the rule
see.
book. Here's the glossary. Explains all the different things you got to mess with. It comes with a supplemental book of things you can play later on. That's right. This has got some of the extra maps. Some of the maps are too big for one book, so you got to put it. You got to attach it to the first book. That's what this one's for. But everything's in there that you need. These cards here, that's a -1. Whenever you're fighting, you flip these cards over. And
right. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it was just the flip of the cards that we were all like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Because if you flip it over as a -1, your health might go down by 1, or what you're trying to do might miss by 1. And I mean, it is an absolute blast to play this game. And like Lisbeth said, it took us about a year to get through this, once or twice a month on a Sunday afternoon, for about 2 hours or so, roughly.
Oh, at least every game was at least an hour 45 minutes. Most of them going to the 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah.
We would frequently kind of start before dinner and then pause in the middle of it, eat dinner, and then finish after dinner. Yeah. It looks like we went through about 18 scenarios to finish the game. Again, it's a little bit of because you did this in this scenario, you're now not going to go to number 9, you're going to skip ahead to number 11.
Right.
Again, you just follow what the book tells you to do. Yeah. But it looks like we did about 18 different scenarios, and it looks like of the 18, we lost at least 5 of them.
Yes.
Again, there's 1 or 2 where just one of us died. I have one written down here where all of us died. Scenario 3, the first time we played it, we lost because we all died.
Yes. And we were pretty strict about surviving this thing.
Yep.
There was actually one controversy where we all made it to the door, and 3 of the 4 of us made it out the door. One person got to the door and was attacked, and we said, well, we won that one. And there was an argument about whether we did or not. And that still is a bone of contention amongst the group, as to whether we actually won that scenario, or did the fact that he was attacked as we were walking out the door mean we failed. But it is a lot of fun.
We enjoyed it with the people that we played it with. You have to play it with people that are going to get into it.
Yes.
And again, our son was very bought in.
Yes.
As was our daughter.
Very bought in, yes.
Let's see. Russell would have been like 21, 22. Rachel would have been about 23. So, early 20s, and then the 2 of us. And yeah, we all enjoyed it a lot. We were very into it.
So if you ever think, should I pick up Gloomhaven? I don't know if I'm going to want to play it. Go pick up Jaws of the Lion.
Try
totally
that first.
Worth it.
Yep.
Grab your family and play. How old? What? 10? 8? How old would you think?
The side of the box says at least 14.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, ages 14 and up. It depends. If you're a gaming family and you've been gaming with your kids since they were 4, 5, and 6, then sure, a 10, 11, and 12-year-old would probably get into this and play it well, and you would have a good time. If it's one of your newer ones of these deeper level cooperative campaign type games, I would say more like a teenager. Again, they have to be committed to the time. Don't let it overwhelm you, because again, a lot of times we'd play for like an hour, we'd stop, we'd eat dinner, and then we'd come back to it afterwards, and that always worked out well for us. But yeah, I mean, I would lean more towards the 12, 13-year-old to start it.
Okay.
But again, it's not. It can be the length of a Monopoly game, but it's not a Monopoly game. Again,
Not even close.
It's cooperative.
Yeah.
You know, it's not competitive. You're working together.
It's a cooperative hack and slash, no doubt about it.
But it's not open card cooperative. You do keep
No,
your
yeah,
cards
yeah.
to yourself. You are
Yes.
trying and make the best decision on the information that you have in your hand, and then hope when it plays out it goes well.
Yeah, you're not sharing what's in your hand with other people.
No.
You're not sharing when the initiative order takes place either. You're just hoping
No.
for the best
Yep.
based on what's going on.
Yep. It's a little bit of a luck game. No dice rolling though. There's
No dice
in
roll.
this.
No,
Yeah.
the cards are almost act sort of as a dice roll
Right.
because they're making a -1, a +2, a complete miss, and every game will play. Every game plays differently. These games are not the same.
Each scenario did. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Sometimes you looked at it and you're like, oh, well, that's all we have to do. Oh, okay, whatever. But then you're like, oh, well, wait, this is coming in. And wait, what about that? And oh, you're going to be able to. Oh, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. This is suddenly a lot more complex than I thought it was going to be.
Now, does it look like a lot on the table? Yeah, it does, and I get that. But it's worth. The setup can be a little. But even still, it tells you exactly how to set it up.
It's not anything more than like this one has these 2 pages right here, and then there's a third page that gets put there. So that's the size of your board was never more than 3 of these book pages. Never more than that.
So probably went just like oh, there you go. See how that matches up right there? That's
so
how it went.
that went right there. You had you were laying cards in front of you, but other than having the resources nearby to be able to pull from, it's not a table hog. I mean,
no, it's not a table hog.
The 4 of us could have easily played it at this table.
Yeah.
You're not spreading out all kinds of terrain and all that.
But you do have to get the monsters. You have to pull the monsters out of the bags. Obviously, we separated all our monsters to make that easier.
We did.
And you got to set them up in their little stands and put them out here. But again, it's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That page.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 monsters total. Mm-hmm. And they're probably mostly there's either the red. I can't read those.
Red monstrosity or black sludge.
So those are the 2 bags you're pulling from.
Mm-hmm.
And they each have their own set of injury cards.
Oh, that's some of what it was. If it was yellow, they would have a yellow stand. If it was white with 2 yellow, it might have a white stand. That was
it also depended on how many people were playing.
Right.
2, 3, or 4.
Right. I cannot imagine playing and winning this game single player.
It'd be something.
We definitely were times where you have the strength to do that, you have the skill to do that, so we'll use that. We're going to sacrifice you in order to get you. And we often tried to figure all that out.
And again, that's what if you want to play with if you're looking for a game to play with your kids like that, this is it because you're going to sit there as a group and try to come up with the best way to win the scenario. And mid fight, you're making different decisions and changes, and it all depends on how the cards you're playing and everything else. So I mean, it is. I think this game is.
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yep. I would strongly encourage you. This is my little reference, not a reference chart, but I kept track every time we played what scenario we did, whether we won it, whether we lost it. About 2 months in, I started keeping track of how long each time it took us to play. Actually, it looks like at the end of August in 2021, we were doing scenario 5. We spent from 4:30 to 6 playing the game. We must have lost it because then we spent from 6:45 to 7:40. Oh no. So we must have stopped for dinner. Yeah, we ate dinner between 6 and 6:45, so we played for another hour and we got victory. And it took us 2 hours, 20 minutes to get a victory in that. Now, some of that time frame is just because, okay, if we did this, then that and that and that would happen. Okay, well, that's one choice. What you're going through all of your choices to go, okay, let's do this. And then you try it. And then you have to gear up your next. So that's where a lot of the time frame comes into.
Yeah.
But
we own Gloomhaven. We haven't cracked it open yet.
Nope.
It's on a list of many things to get to eventually.
What's unfortunate is, like I said, we started this game before our daughter got married.
Yeah.
And both kids were living home. So it was very easy, like Jethro said, on a Sunday night, a Saturday night, hey, you guys home tonight? Yeah, we are. All right, let's spend a couple hours instead of sitting and watching a movie or everybody doing their own thing. Let's get around the table and let's play Jaws of the Lion. And they were very into it. It would be difficult to get a Gloomhaven game going with the 2 of them now because they're both married and own houses, and time together is not
precious.
not as convenient.
Yeah. You and I could do it though.
We could. We could. Yep. But again,
Maybe we will.
I enjoyed this very much, the four of
I
us.
know.
So
I know.
maybe when they get a little older. I think if I figured, what did I figure out? We played. Oh, I think I counted 24 times, on average of 2.5 hours playing. So I think it was like 60 hours overall. It took us to play the whole game.
And that's not every scenario. That's just almost all the scenarios.
Right.
There's still some scenarios.
Right. There's some we did not do. There's quite a few we didn't do.
Yeah. So there's a lot of game here for $40.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's
I feel like
a
it was
lot
more.
of game here.
I think it was more than $40.
It was either 40 or 60, wasn't it? It wasn't
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of game here. There's a lot of fun to be had.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a family that likes together and do cooperative games, this is a fantastic game to play.
Mm-hmm.
It might take you a try or two to figure it out, but again, like I said, the rules have scenarios 1, 2, and 3 to show you they walk you through how to do it. So I definitely think it's something that, if you ever thought about getting Gloomhaven, go get Draw to the Lion, and you'll A, learn if you want to get Gloomhaven, and B, you're going to have an absolute blast.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was a good game.
Yeah. So, hey, like and subscribe if you don't mind. And you get to hear more of these awesome opinions of ours, which are surprisingly also accurate.
For us.
For us. So yeah, like and subscribe if you don't mind.
You've played Jaws and you want to share your opinion about it, please feel free to put it in the comments.
We'd love to hear that.
I'd love to hear that. If you have questions deeper about it that you think we could answer, you can certainly ask us. We'll try our best. Or
We'll try.
Maybe somebody else out there will have the answer.
But definitely recommend you pick it up.
I said, if our kids lived just a little bit closer and didn't have the full lives that they had, I would definitely try and get them to start Gloomhaven with us.
Yeah.
Again, having 2 more in the family now, I think Gloomhaven is also only 4-player.
I don't remember, honestly. It might be 6.
Now we need 6-player because we got 2 married kids that are just as great as the 2 that we had.
Yes.
And so I'd love to do a 6-player cooperative like this.
Yeah.
But not yet. Maybe a little later in life.
I also like to get my hands on Frosthaven, but that's so much money.
What's the Frost one that we own?
Oh, Frostpunk.
Oh, we own
That's
Frostpunk.
different, yes.
Gotcha. Sure.
All right, on that note, I'm Jethro.
I'm Lisbeth.
And today is a great day
to shut up and play. Bye.
Shut up and play.